viewers, this is Amar. Welcome to the Fatu Network. Today, Thursday, 22nd November 2018. I am Amar Wali once again, and we will not be having the usual news review today, as you know, going through the papers and bringing in reports. But we'll be bringing an interview we had with Henry Gomez, the leader of GPDP. The party will be having a congress on the 8th of December 2018 in Brikama in the Central River region, and we had an exclusive interview with the party leader and the Secretary General, who is also an advisor to President, special advisor to President Barrow so we will take a listen to this exclusive interview we had with a man who coined the time Mobe, Balu and Al-Samade. So let's take a listen to Henry Gomez. Have you on the Fatu Network. We thank you so much for granting us this interview.
Thank you very much, my good brother.
Viewers, we are here with Honorable Henry Gomez. He is the leader of the GPDP and the Secretary General of the same party, and he also a special advisor to President Adama Barrow. He also served as a Minister of Youth and Sport under President Adama Barrow until the recent cabinet reshufflement. And as you know, the party will be having a congress like any other party in this country on the 8th of December 2018 at Brikamba in the Central River region. Honorable, do you tell us, like IEC said, all the parties must hold congress before the end of the year, and you are also part of this thing. So tell us about this event. What are the plans in place, and what are you going to do?
Thank you very much for coming. IEC have imposed all the political parties in the Gambia to go for Congress.
Yes.
I believe that Congress is important for the political parties, because parties are not owned by individuals. Parties are not owned by one or by two. Parties are owned by people. And I think everybody have to see him or herself in their respective parties. And they have to get the opportunity, everyone have to get the opportunity to stand and ask for a position. So I welcome the decision of the IEC, and GPDP takes it very seriously to go for Congress. And we are hosting our Congress in Birkamaba on the 8th of December.
Okay. To many, Brikama, why Brikama when most of your supporters are within the Greater Banjul area?
Yes, though Birkamaba is far, but today in the Gambia, nowhere is far. And we have to know one thing. Those days when leaders will just sit and feel that they are leaders, they are the demigods, you know, that the people have to come and meet them, the people have to dance on their tune, those days are over. My party, as a leader, what I want my militants to know is, I am not the owner of a party. I am just a leader. So, and I want my militants to feel that they are the owner of this political party. They are the ones who elect me as a leader. I am just a person, a human being like them.
Okay.
So I want to go there to give them the opportunity to feel that they are part and parcel of this political party. Not for them outside there to feel that, well, this is Banjul and Serekunda issue. No. We have been doing it in the greater Banjul area. Now we feel that the people don't have to come and meet me as a leader or the party, but we as leaders, we are going to meet the people. Let the people see themselves in this political party.
Do you have supporters in that part of the country, in the CRR?
Yes. We have a lot of supporters. And I believe that, well, it will be a surprise to many the day when we are hosting this Congress.
Now let's talk about the GPDP. You'll be going for Congress since the party was formed. You know you have been the only leader. And do we foresee a new leadership taking over from you as the leader of the GPDP? Or you will continue as the party leader and the Secretary General of GPDP?
Well, it depends on the militants. The militants are going to vote that day who they really want to go as a presidential candidate at the next coming elections 2021, and also they will also select who is going to lead them as the Secretary General and the party leader. Well, though I form GPDP, but GPDP doesn't belong to me. It's just a baby.
Baby. Okay.
But it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the people. So they are going to decide that fateful day. And if they come up with a change, I will accept it also in a good faith. But it will not make me to stop being a member of GPDP, and it will never stop me from loving this political party called GPDP, Gambia Party for Democracy and Progress.
I just want to make sense of this. Is your party like other parties, like being the leader and the Secretary General of the party is different from the flag bearer? For example, you can be elected as a party leader again, and you can be returned as the Secretary General of the party. But when election comes, they will put up a candidate as a presidential candidate, or you are going to be as the head of as the Secretary General and the GPDP, you will be the presidential candidate.
No, not exactly.
Okay.
Because we are going to elect positions. But who is going to be the flag bearer 2021 is an open debate. And I think we still have another 2 years for another Congress to go. And I think the next Congress, that is the time when we are going now to decide who will be the flag bearer. So it's only Allah who knows who is going to be the flag bearer. It might be this man called Honorable Henry Gomez. It might be somebody else.
Okay, will GPDP contest in the next presidential election, or you have plans to join another coalition?
Well, we don't have plan at the moment to join in another coalition. I think today, GPDP have done really something in the Gambia that other parties will take GPDP seriously.
Such as?
Such as we went for a coalition 2006.
Yes.
It was NRP and UDP. 2011 was NRP, DOI, and GPDP. So I think we have really learned a lot when it comes to the political arena. And I thank also those big parties and their leaders who have really showed me the right direction in politics. People like Honorable His Excellency, Mr. Dabo, Usainu Dabo, Honorable Ahmad Ba, and my mentor, Honorable Khalifa Sallah, and a brother and a friend. So I have really learned a lot from them.
Okay, now, so critics said, like you said, the party doesn't belong to you, but they said the party is yours, it's like a family property. You are the head and your wife is the deputy party leader. What do you say to that?
Well, you know, it's always funny, but I also like critics. Because I learn from it. So this party is not a family party. No, not at all. Because if it was a family party, if you just recall your mind back, the parliamentary elections, for example, all those who contested were young people. and then come up with the local government elections. All are young people, but none of them is from my own family. And even my militants or the party executive, there is nobody who is from my family, who someone could stand and say, his or her surname is Gomez, or is from the family Gomez, or is from the family Dabo. No, the problem is we were the ones who formed the party. And for that matter, to be honest, GPDP have never went for Congress. So now is the time that GPDP is going for Congress, and the executive is going to change. The militants are going to choose their own leaders, who is going to run offices and so on. So it doesn't belong to no family.
It doesn't belong to no family, but as we speak now, it's your family. But your wife is a deputy party leader, yes or no?
Well,
just a simple answer.
well, I accept, yes.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to your party contested in the parliamentary election, did not win any seats. You talk about local government elections, it doesn't win any. Don't you think your party is an NGO, non-governmental organization?
Well, I can say no to that.
Okay.
Because the results are very clear. And if we just happens to go back, for example, to the local government elections, that Birkamaba, we got a candidate who UDP just won that seat, I think, with 4 votes.
Okay.
So I think, for that matter, this political party is not an NGO. It's a real political party. And if people are thinking that it's an NGO, let them ask themselves, who are the parties who have really made this change possible? What Gambians today are enjoying. GPDP can never be an NGO. It can never be, because since we came to power, GPDP have contested in elections. And all other forums, GPDP is always part and parcel of it. So those who are thinking that GPDP is an NGO or GPDP is a small party, well, we are going to surprise Gambians come 2021.
You came with the how should I put it? Was it a terms or a phrase, whatever you call it, al-samade, in a Mandinka word, which means good morning. And another one has to do with Mobe Balu. You say like everybody should benefit, but we have seen the 2016 coalition. After Barrow came in, you are the only one appointed as minister. You have not seen any senior member of the party. It seems like Adama Balukan.
Well, my brother, it's a big question.
Right.
Anyway, it's a big question.
Okay.
But well, I think also we got Sajajaju in Saudi, who is also in an international mission. He is also a member of GPDP.
Okay.
And also, when I was the Minister of Youth and Sports, some of my party militants have been given also positions through my ministry. So if I just use the word Mobe Balu, I think who knows Henry Gomez very well, you will know that I stand and I believe in this word Mobe Balu, because everybody who is close to me knows that I am somebody who likes sharing, and I am somebody who really cares for humanity and mankind. All what I have, I believe that we all have to share. And this is what I am really doing. And President Barrow have also done what he could have done by giving my political party a ministry post, and also Saja Jajo have been given an international appointment. Well, we believe that this is his decision, and this is what he can give us as a political party, and we are thankful and grateful for it.
Will you think you one day be president of this country? You don't seem to be optimistic.
No. Just hold it. Why do you ask me this question?
Why should I not ask you this question when you are leading a political party? And even though you are in a coalition, but come on, everybody wants it somewhere.
It's a very, very, very good question. Always what I said is, I believe that it will happen. And I always said to my militants and some Gambians who know me, Bay balolem, walay atebayla, alayake. This, it will happen.
How soon do you think? 2021 or when?
Well, all what I know is, the president now is President Adama Barrow. And I am here to serve President Adama Barrow. I will do all what I can to see that President Adama Barrow have served his 5 years term. After the 5 years, the playing ground is open for everybody. And that is the time when Gambians will really know who Henry Gomez is.
Interesting. Bible. When you say this Bible?
Well, it's what I believe in.
Okay.
It's what I believe in. Because when I formed GPDP, nobody believed in my vision. From there, I became a minister. Nobody believed that it would have happened. Today, here I am again in the State House, being an advisor to President Adama Barrow. President Adama Barrow is a friend, is my brother, and he is my president.
One might say the time you came into politics,
yes,
and looking at the situation at the time,
yes,
you used to jelly cross your hair. I can see that still now. You used to have an earring. So at the time, do you think Gambians will take somebody serious with your lifestyle, jelly cross, earring, and you want to be president of this country?
Yes, my brother, being a leader or to become a president, there is no constitution which said your hairstyle wouldn't make you to be the president.
Right.
Because we saw a minister in Brazil those days who was a Rastaman. You know, the most important thing is the heart I have for Gambians. The most important thing is the vision I have for Gambians. But not the way Honorable Henry Gomez looks like. Look, a good character is better than a beautiful human being. What importance is the love, the faith I got for Gambians. And secondly, I don't jerry curls my hair.
Okay.
I can give you the opportunity to touch my hair because I am born like this.
I don't mind to touch.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
I am born like this.
Oh, you are born like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Those who knows my mother will know that is the real fact I am saying.
Okay.
And secondly, well, with an earring, I could also say everybody have his or her own past. These were the times of the young Henry Gomez, those days.
Yes.
People could say semester.
Semester politician.
Yes, so I never thought those days that I will be a politician. But it doesn't make me to be bad. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't use drugs. So it was just a part-time thing. But if I was still carrying the hearing, people could say, oh, but all of us have our past. And my past is not worse than anybody's past.
And I think for the hairstyle, I believe, it's a natural thing. But the earring, where did you put it aside? Is it in the cupboard?
Well, the earring, I think, well, what the local language or what the Wolof they say, bay dafa weesu mbote. Yes. There were times, good times for that matter. So, and I believe now I am a grown-up man. So, and as a politician, I have to be a very good example to the young ones who are coming up.
I know you were known to be a Christian, and even your surname, everybody knows you are a Christian, but you call yourself by far. You look inside the office here, I have seen Siring Salum Bake's speeches. Well, is that not a contradiction?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Do you know why?
No.
Because nobody have gone and come back and tell us that God is a Christian or God is a Muslim. I believe in one God and I worship one God. I have a natural liking for the Muridin.
Okay.
And I have a natural liking for this man called Siring Saliu Mbake. But do you know why I love Muridin? It's because of they believe in hard working. They believe in sharing. They believe in fighting for one another. And they believe in worshiping God. Anywhere you are with them, it's all about come together, togetherness. And this is what is in me. They feel human beings.
So you are a Taliban of Siring Salum Bake, a disciple, if you like.
Yes, I could say I am a real Taliban, yes.
Do you normally attend their gamus also?
Yes.
Or you send the sadaka or charity to them?
Every time. And not only them, because I am somebody who really loves God. And anybody who loves God, I love you deep from the bottom of my heart. And anybody who is also there for the human beings, I am there for you. Because always what I said is, we leaders, we always have to be ready. Our food to give it to the needy ones and we go hungry. Our beds to give it to those who don't have where to sleep and we stand the whole night. Our clothes, we have to give it to the naked ones and we go naked. Okay. That's why I always say Mobe Balu.
Mobe Balu. So now, you know there was this 3 years thing, this 5 years thing. Were you there when this agreement was being discussed?
Well, in one way I can say yes, in another way no. Because why I said this is, I got a representative here on the ground called Saja Jaju, who was doing the negotiations.
Okay.
But I was in Germany and we were always in contact. So I was the one deciding when I was in Germany, giving him the information how we have to move and what we have to accept and what we don't have to accept.
Now we have seen the push and pull. Some said Barrow should go for 3 years, some said he should go for 5 years. Where do you belong? I know you cannot be on the fence because you live in Germany and you know the only wall at the time was the Berlin Wall and the Berlin Wall has collapsed. You have where do you belong? Are you with the 3 years or you are with the 5 years?
My brother, I am with the 5 years.
Interesting.
Yes, I am with the 5 years. Why I said that I am with the 5 years is, look, we all knew where we came from. We all knew what we have undergone. And we all knew what have transpired.
Okay.
So, the constitution, the real constitution of the Gambia, said 5 years. And the way people are saying everywhere, if at all there is a betrayal in this, then we Gambians betrayed one another. Because those days when we were negotiating about this 3 years issue and 5 years issue, all of us knew that the constitution said 5 years. But none of us challenged it. And we all decided for the 5 years. But between us, some of us were too greedy. Let's just be honest, because no one trusted the other. So for all of us, the 5 years was too much.
So who are the greedy ones?
Well, we all know each other. Because if I say greedy, we all wanted power at that moment.
Yeah.
So for all of us, 5 years was too much. So what we wanted was the 3 years. So after the 3 years, then we will go for elections. But we know presidential elections is very expensive. And also, Gambians accepted the 3 years at that moment. Why they didn't challenge it at that time? Because nobody haven't thought of the repercussion. Nobody haven't thought of tomorrow. All what we wanted at that moment was Jammeh have to go. So Jammeh is gone now.
So
President Barrow have the right and the mandate to say, look, the constitution have given me the right as a president to serve my term.
So this is what Mandinkas call Danko Dorong. Jameta, whoever is there is fine. So, but the agreement is, as far as we are concerned, you want to go for the 5 years.
Well, it's not that we want to go for the 5 years. Now, my brother, let me ask you this question.
All right.
3 years is fine. But the rest of the 2 years, who do you want to give it to?
You are interviewing me now.
Yes.
Well, what I understand, and I spoke to other politicians like you, like Sidia Jata.
Yes.
What you told me at the time was,
Yes.
some even said they should go for 2 years.
Yes.
And some said like 3 years.
Yes.
But what the reason why you people settle for 3 years, in the event that the president is incapacitated,
Yes.
within 90 days there can be election.
Yes.
So it was on that ground that they said we peg it at 3 years.
Yes.
So I think that is a quite good justification.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but still you haven't answered my question. The rest of the 2 years, for the 5 years to complete, who do you want, him or her, to serve these 2 years? And we guarantee, can you give the Gambians that after the 2 years, that particular person you have chosen
as a transitional leader,
yes,
will not hand over power after. Oh, so that is a justification now. Now, okay, moving on.
You still didn't answer.
Because I don't know the answer for your question. I'm asking you. So you're asking a layman about a constitution here. So I don't know, but this is a justification. Somebody told me that even within 90 days, in the event that the president is incapacitated, another one can take charge. But you are saying because you are talking about the greed thing, you are talking about so many things and so on. I don't want to belabor that thing. We know to so many, you've been appointed as a cabinet minister and now an advisor to the president, kind of throw you into the towel. You forgot about your political career. Your party is dying. Is that the case? Is that true or absolute true?
No. I have been chosen to serve my country.
Okay.
Look, I was the only Gambian those days who really got the audacity, the guts to form a political party, to come back to the Gambia and challenge Yaya Jammeh. That was 2004.
But there were other parties before you.
What I am saying here is, I am talking about the diaspora.
Diaspora, okay.
I could have just sat there doing like others criticizing Jammeh. But I form a political party, come back to the Gambia and challenge Jammeh because I didn't want it to be part and parcel of that nonsense which was going on those days. So I think I really also sacrificed a lot for my nation. So, and if President Barrow gives me the opportunity to continue serving this lovely nation, who am I to say no? My brother, if you want to lead tomorrow, you have to accept others to lead you today. And I accept him as my leader. But it doesn't make me to abandon my political party. No, I am attending meetings. I am funding my political party. And I also know the responsibility given to me by my political party. So my party cannot just die like that. It's all what I have.
You are an advisor to the president. But some people said when you were a Minister of Youth and Sport, you lost touch with the youths in this country. There was no connection between you and the youths. Was that the case?
Well, I could say no. Yeah. Because, you know, my brother, what the Wolof they said, wahi geja sahako tontu. You know, because because, you know, I was there for the young people. And many knows that. Because anywhere the young people are, I was always there. I always came to them surprisingly. And I was always ready to fund them in all ways and means that I can. Well, it's life. You cannot satisfy everybody. But I have done my level best. And I haven't regretted nothing at all.
You have not regretted anything. 70 of your delegates voted for Barrow. You served only a few months in the cabinet, you were removed. How do you feel? Do you feel betrayed by Barrow? After all the sacrifice you did, from the diaspora you came and formed your party, your delegates voted for Barrow, you only served and you got only one ministerial position. And a few months down the line, you have been moved out of the cabinet.
I believe I'm not disappointed because I am thankful to Ya Allah and I am thankful to the president because I have learned a lot. I have really learned a lot at the time being a minister. So even if it was even for 3 days, I have really learned a lot. I have learned good things. I have learned bad things. I have also learned to know human beings. So I am thankful to the president for giving me this opportunity. But at the same time also, the constitution have given him the mandate to do so. There is nowhere been signed to say we the ones in the coalition government who made it possible, we are not removable. There was nowhere been written, or there is no agreement in that process. So I accept it in good faith. And thirdly, what can the president give me what God haven't given to me? Nothing, absolutely. What can I give the president what God haven't given to him? Nothing, absolutely. So it was my time to be the Minister of Youth and Sports. And now is my time to be the advisor, the special advisor to President Barrow. So at least he have given me also the opportunity to learn the other side of politics. Because sitting down advising a head of state is a very, very big responsibility.
Now, did you normally discuss him forming a political party going on? Because no, he's no more UDP. Did he ever tell you that he's going to form his own party? Because you're an advisor and you have so many close-up meetings.
Well, I can tell you that President Adama Barrow is a very truthful person. And when we sit together, it's not like a president and a honorable. No. We are, at that moment, blood brothers. And he is really open to me as a brother. And what he told me is, he is UDP. At this present moment, he is the president of the Republic of the Gambia. And he is part and parcel of this coalition government. But he is from the UDP family, and so shall it be. But President Barrow's intention is not to form a political party. He is not willing to form a political party. Yesterday he was not willing. Today he is not willing. I don't know of tomorrow. So, but all what I know now is President Barrow believes in one thing. Let us unite. Let us respect one another. And let us work for the betterness of this lovely country.
Now, you are an advisor.
Yes.
You are in the assembly with the vice president, and the president is in the next building there. Do you observe any strange relationship between these two people? That the relationship between them is not cordial?
No, not at all. Because I tried to mind my own business. Okay. And what President Barrow allows me to do, this is what I am doing. So I am not here in the State House to look who is beautiful and who is ugly, or who is laughing and who is in stress. No, all what I know is my president, my brother, is a lovely person. We always sit and chat, and if I met him in the morning time, he always showed me a smiling face. So there, and when I met the vice president, we always chat because he is my uncle. So there is no problems which really I can say that, oh, there is a fight.
While minding your business as an advisor, and you realize that if you continue to mind your business and there will be something terrible happen, why don't you just put that mind your business and intervene and just solve that problem?
But if there is no problem, how can I solve a problem when there is no problem?
So as far as you know, the relationship is wholehearted.
Thank you, because one thing is on it. UDP is a political party of its own. GPDP is a political party of its own. So I cannot just jump into a party that I am not invited. So if I am slapped, then it's me who have really looked for the trouble.
You will not be slapped because you are an advisor to the president. So now, in the event that there is coalition in the 2021, there is first round and nobody wins, which party do you think you will join? And in the event that Barrow also form his own party, because like you said, you don't know tomorrow. So he might be UDP until the kingdom comes. But he might also go on his own. In the event that there is Barrow, there is Dabo, and there is others, who will you join to form a coalition?
Well, it's a good question, but you should ask the question other way around. Who from these parties are coming to join GPDP?
Interesting.
Yes. Okay. This is it, because 2021 is going to be a different game. And believe me, 2021, others will also be running behind GPDP to join GPDP. This I am 100% confident.
which means you need to do so much work because you do not even win a local government seat. How can you win presidential? More need to be done, or more must be done.
I am sorry to say this, but when President Barrow came to be the president, well, he haven't won a parliamentary election. So impossible is nothing. In life, everything is possible. And my brother, my destiny can be delayed, but it can never be denied. Yes, this I am telling you. I repeat, my destiny might be delayed, but it can never be denied. Bible olem ate baila.
Henry Gomez Fasike president.
Ate baila.
Now, if you become president, what type of Gambia, or what type of president will you be?
Well, a president for all. A president for all. Because I believe that we all have to see ourselves in government. We all have to see ourselves in government. Everybody have a share in government, and people, or 80% should not be crying and 20% enjoying. That's why I say Mobe Balu. Because those days of Jammeh, it was only one man who was baluing, who was enjoying, and others are crying and dying.
But I hope it's not happening now. So now everybody is baluing.
Well, you know,
Henry Gomez seems to be the only person following in GPD in this government.
You know, Gambian seems to be in a hurry. Because my brother, 22 years of hardship, you cannot just change it in one day. We need to have patience. We need to respect one another, and we need to contribute together. We need to contribute together. It's togetherness. When we were fighting, it was one team. So let us not break this team. President Barrow cannot do it alone, and President Barrow cannot do it in one day. Though it takes time, I accept. But let us have faith and respect for one another and give the president the moral support he needs. But going to the internet, sitting everywhere, it seems like we even lost our respect, because we don't have no more respect for our leaders. We can't just be talking what we want, insulting, castigating their families, insulting their mothers, their fathers. My brother, this was not what we bargained for. If we want to balu, let us believe in hard working, unity, one love, then we will really achieve what we want. We will really achieve it. President Barrow didn't make it alone. It was a teamwork, and it happens. Today, electricity is not, we are no more suffering like the past 52 years. There is a big change. So many institutions have been put now in place. We are in the right direction, because those institutions, nobody can jeopardize those institutions tomorrow. Gambia will have a real democracy. Reconciliation. Those are process. Review of the constitution. Those are process. All came in Barrow's government. Then the man is doing a lot. So let's give him the chance. Let's support him. And then Gambia will be a different Gambia.
You said if you become president, you will be president for all. We have seen your brothers, the Manjagos, the Tanene incident. Why were you quiet? Even though you are not, but if somebody in a leadership position and advisor to the president, you did not take, the government was quiet until when everything came up. You did not take actions to diffuse that tension. Why were you quiet at the time? And where didn't you advise the president about that incident?
Well, let me recall your mind. By that time, I was not the advisor.
But you were a minister. That is even a high position.
I was the, no.
Okay.
I was the minister.
Right.
I accept.
Yes.
But that incident, there is a minister who is responsible.
I know.
For such an incident. There is another minister. I cannot just jump into another ministry when it's not my ministry. Minister. I can only, and I have done it, meet my Manjago brothers and sisters, discuss with them how we can solve this problem without violence. And this is what I have done. But the minister who was responsible have done a good job. And I believe also the president have really acted as a president to make sure that we try to solve it in a peaceful manner than to use violence, because violence will not solve no problems. And this is it. I have done what I could.
You did your best.
Yes.
Now, what will be your message to your people, the GPDP people?
Well, my message is, at this present moment, there is a president called President Adama Barrow. And what I really want from my party militants and my executive is to rally behind President Adama Barrow, to give President Adama Barrow the moral support he needs, so that he can really bring this country to higher heights. And support President Barrow's agenda, the National Development Plan, because it's for 5 years. So we are with Barrow. Come rain, come shine for the 5 years. Because we don't believe in 3 years. The Constitution said 5 years, and GPDP is for 5 years, and GPDP is Barrow. And we thank the President for his moral support. And we thank also Gambians for supporting us as a political party and accepting us as a political party. And also we thank the IEC for the 15 years that they have been supporting the Gambia Party for Democracy and Progress. And a big thank you to all the political parties for accepting GPDP and also being a team with GPDP since 2006 up till now. I thank all of them, and I really pray that Ya Allah give all of us long life, good health and happiness. And may Ya Allah shower his blessings upon this lovely country called the Gambia.
Amen.
Thank you very much, my brother.
More
be ngapat. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Well, that was Henry Gomez there, the Secretary General and the party leader for GPDP. They will be having a congress on the 8th of December in Brikama in the Central River region. As you know, here we discuss on so many things, from the 5 years, whether the party is NGO or is it meant for everybody, or is it party for all, and the 3 years and 5 years. And he said he wants President Barrow to serve for 5 years. And he also said come 2021, other parties will join. He will not join a coalition, but other parties will come and join his party, that is the GPDP. As you know, GPDP did not win any seats in the local government elections and even the parliamentary elections, which was held in 2017 and 2018 respectively. So that's all we have for you today. From me and my team, we thank you so much. Bye for now.